Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this Facebook Live. It is Tuesday, May 6th. Lisa, Lydia, Scott with you here this morning. We'll get to your forecast in a moment. Not as hot as yesterday, but Lydia has hot weather in her forecast, in her 10-day forecast. So, of course, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning, like it when you join us live, but it stays on your Facebook feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you or listen to it as a podcast. You can find that at inform.com/podcasts. Just look for the Inform Minute.
It's kind of funny how things quickly change because a week ago we would have said, 60s is great, and now all of a sudden we're like, oh, it's kind of cool outside.
68 for the forecast high today. Last week we would have been rejoicing.
Yes.
Get outside.
Up and down.
It's going to be beautiful. But now we've had the 70s and the 80s,
Yeah.
and so I think 68 is actually going to feel a little cooler today. I'm not calling it cold. It's still going to be comfortable. It is slightly above average for this time of year, but we're looking about 15 to 20 degrees cooler today compared to yesterday afternoon, and that's noticeable within 24 hours. It does come with a wind too out of the north, gusting near 30 miles an hour, so a little bit of a bite with that north wind. Increasing clouds and the chance at an odd sprinkle or a quick light shower. Nothing heavy, no good moisture, but if you catch a raindrop, don't be surprised. All part of this little cold front that's moving through and obviously keeping us cooler today. That clears out by 7, 8 o'clock tonight. Sunshine in store for your Wednesday, and highs recovering to about 70 degrees. Still very comfortable. Plus a lighter wind for tomorrow. As we go into Thursday, I keep a light wind around. Temperatures are back up into the 70s, near 80 again on Friday. Friday's your next maybe chance at a thunder shower, a quick shower. It doesn't look impressive, but that will cool us out of the 80s and back into the 70s for Saturday. Still comfy, looking quite nice. Sunday is the day where if you haven't turned on your AC yet, I'd say you're gonna need it by Sunday. We're forecasting 91
Okay, wow.
here in Fargo,
All right.
90 in Grand Forks. So our first 90s of the season are officially in the forecast. Hot
Yeah,
for
it's getting
Mother's
warm
Day.
for sure. Oh my God.
We'll see what the wind looks like as we get closer. It's a little too soon for a wind forecast for Sunday, but the temperature looks toasty.
Okay.
And then as we go into Monday, I have us in the upper 80s, so still very close to 90. I think it'll still feel close to 90, and then we do fall back down to the 70s by about the end of next week. So next week, mainly the 80s, falling into the 70s by about Thursday, Friday of next week. Fishing opener, of course, is Friday night, midnight into Saturday. Temperature around that time, I'd say 50 to 55 degrees, so nice for fishing opener. I mean, it's been snowy and cold at that time before.
That might be bad. Is that bad for
I
fishing?
guess you know what?
I think they like it cold and rainy.
I
or
truly
something.
don't know. I am not the one to ask about that. How it feels good. I don't know.
Yep.
But then sunny and 75-ish for your Saturday afternoon, and then Mother's Day is obviously the toasty one. Okay, I think that's about it. Sky might look a little bit hazy from time to time today. Cold front pulling down some wildfire smoke, but nothing that would reduce air quality. I think AQ stays fine. Lungs will be fine, no breathing issues. But if it looks a little hazy, that's why. I noticed that this morning when I came in because the moon was getting lower and it was very orange. And I was like, oh, there's wildfire smoke in the sky. And then, yep, it's possible to have a little smoke today. Might just have kind of that hazy look or milky look to the sky, but no big problems with it.
Good to know.
All right, that's all.
Thanks, Lydia.
All right, we're tracking breaking news for you this morning. Moorhead police have arrested a teenager in connection to that shots fired incident that we told you about here yesterday on First News and on our podcast. Police arrested a 16-year-old who is currently now being held at the West Central Juvenile Center. On Monday, police confirmed to WDAY that shots rang out near 18.5 Street South near Rompke Park just after midnight. No one was hurt, luckily. The teenager right now is being held on a preliminary charge of a negligent discharge of a firearm in city limits. However, additional charges are possible.
We now have 3 more confirmed cases of measles in the state of North Dakota. The first case was reported Friday night in Williams County. That's in western North Dakota. The state says that the 3 new cases are all known contacts to that original case. All those people are unvaccinated and are also in Williams County.
Well, just days after a camping ban went into effect in Fargo, 2 people have already been cited for violating the city's new camping ban, and one of them will be in court today. They were caught camping at Mickelson Park last Thursday, the day the ban went into effect. The woman was already in court, pleaded guilty to a camping violation, was ordered to pay $100 or complete community service hours. The man is scheduled to be in court at 1:30 this afternoon.
All right, very soon you're going to be able to go faster heading down the interstate. The speed limit is going up to 80 miles per hour starting on August 1st. Now, until then, the speed limit is still 75 miles per hour. And of course, with these faster speeds, they're also kind of cracking down on speeding violations. So the law comes with bigger fines if you are caught speeding.
Today, there's a lane closure you should be aware of. It's on one of West Fargo's busiest roads, 13th Avenue. It will be down to one westbound lane from 2nd Street East to 2nd Street West. Crews are going to be working on a sewer line repair in that area. It is expected to be wrapped up by Thursday.
Also today, you can learn more about the 32nd Avenue South reconstruction project in Fargo. Still a mess over there, but they are making progress. If you'd like to get an update on the project or have questions, you can go to that public information meeting this morning at the James Carlson Library. That's on 32nd Avenue South. That starts at 10:30 this morning.
A U.S. House committee has advanced a bill to permanently rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. The legislation mandates that federal laws, maps, regulations, documents, or other records refer to that body of water as the Gulf of America. As you know, President Donald Trump signed an executive order on the first day of his second term renaming the Gulf, but confirming it through Congress would actually make it harder for other presidents to undo this move in the future.
Today on Hot Mic with Don Mizzo, tonight the Minnesota Timberwolves tip off in round 2 of the NBA playoffs. Will they be able to take game 1 against the Golden State Warriors, and how do they match up in the series? That and more on Hot Mic from 9 to 11. You can watch it live on WDAY Extra and on Inform.com.
And now's a great time to get your Inform.com subscription, your all-access pass, all these news, weather, sports headlines, all in one spot. Go to Inform.com/subscribe to check out the great deals.
Join us the rest of the day for our newscast as well. Our next one's at 11 this morning, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we're back with First News tomorrow morning from 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.